everyone, what's good, what's poppin'? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Caroline, a little dancey dance, and in today's video I'm going to be giving a install and review on this wig from Curlyme Hair Company. This is their 30-inch deep wave. I have 250% density, and this is a HD lace frontal. So here's a clip of how the hair was looking at the first day of installation. Guys, please forgive me because I do not have the unboxing of this hair because, yeah, your girl's been going through it, and just know I don't have it, and I'm sorry. Lo siento, forgive me. But this is how the hair looked like the day after I plucked and bleached the unit. So know that I did have to customize this unit. It did not come pre-bleached, and it came slightly pre-plucked but still needed to be pre-plucked. Okay, cool. Here I'm just giving you guys a little look at how the hair looked like before installation. It's very full, very long, and it has a really good quality lace. Like, I feel like this was a really good HD lace, and as far as the knots initially, they weren't too hard to pluck, they weren't too big. The frontal, the lace was not too thick. So here I'm just going in and tinting my lace with some foundation, and I'm going to link down below. I'm not going to be showing you guys my initial install. I'm going to be showing you guys more of a reinstall, so that's what you're going to see in the next few clips. But I did want to show you guys how the wig looked like right after a fresh install, just to give you, an initial look. This is how the hair looked like right after I installed it and the curls fully dried, and I, separated everything, and it was super pretty, really soft, like 10 out of 10 as a initial installation. Now, here's how the wig looks like about 2 weeks later, and she's a little tangled up, and that's because I did go ahead and make sure I slept in this wig and wore this wig consistently. I personally do not like sleeping in my wigs. That's why I do glueless installs. But to give you guys a proper review, I feel like I had to sleep in this wig just to see how it holds up with everyday wear and tear, and whew, yeah, you see her. That's right. But that's okay because I can fix that real easy. So I'm just going to go ahead and run through the reinstall portion, and while I'm doing the detangling, I'm going to give you guys my full review and my final thoughts on this hair. First thing first, I'm going to go ahead and put on a wig cap, and I'm just putting on a standard little nude wig cap. Now, I'm going to show you guys my braids. Don't judge me. They're a little dusty and crusty. Hi. What's good? Got my little boxer braids, and I like to just wear my wig cap only to protect my braids from getting caught in my wig, the clips in the wig. So whenever I wear my wig cap, I always push it far back, so that way my lace, when it's laying on my head, it's not going to show under. You get me? Even though this is a reinstall and I already had some foundation on my lace from the first install, I'm just going ahead and adding a little bit more of the concealer. Don't mind me over here, I'm just dancing to the music in the background. The new Harry Styles album, Harry's House, 10 out of 10, recommend. It's a vibe. Anyways, so I'm just adding some more concealer to the lace. I noticed that it was starting to wipe off. This is the e.l.f. HD full coverage matte concealer. I'll try to link down below. I believe this is shade Cinnamon. Once I got the wig nice and tinted again, I'm just using the adjustable clips in the back of the wig just to help make sure the wig is going to be nice and tight and secure around my head. That's another key to get your wigs to lay flat. Make sure you're using your adjustable straps, and you're using all the little combs on the back side and the middle, I believe, to help clip and secure that wig down, okay? Especially since I'm going to be doing a glueless install. And I just wanted to note that this is their average cap size, I believe, and it fits pretty well around my head. I have a large to average head. It's a 23.5, so it's a little bit larger than normal, and their average wig cap size fit perfectly fine on my head. Once I've got the wig nice and secure, we can go ahead and spray that lace down. I'm using my Ebon Wonder Lace spray for a glueless hold, and I'm just going to, go ahead and do my little spray and use my blow dryer on a cool setting to help just lock and seal all that in.
There's pen black girls in my area cold, dark skin, light skin, medium tones, perm braids got mini afros, thick lips got hips, some of us don't, big nose contour, some of us won't, never wanna put us in the media, bro, wanna fat booty like Kardashians know. When a fat booty like my eye, yo. Wheel up the blood clot, tell her reload it. I've got the camera, my girls are posing. I need some backup, then my ones are rolling. Grown woman thinks I'm never at risk. Mind my own business, I'm never in mess. Who am I ain't big, get a slice of the cake. Want a house with a view and a new pair of shoes. Keep it real from the jump, Gucci gang. Little vibe, little bass, little kick, little snare. Little lies, big truths, do you, they don't care. Do you, they don't care, get your ass out the box and build up from there. I don't have a gang with me, but I still walk with a gangster lean. I brought Nikes cause we think they're clean. MJ leather jacket beating Billie Jean. MJ leather jacket cause I think I'm bad. That's cool, I like it. The growth, the light, the pain, the fight. We love, we fight, we hurt, we cry.
Once I had my lace laid down for a few with the elastic band to make sure everything was nice and stuck, it's time for me to just go ahead and refresh these baby hairs a little bit, just tweak them. And they're a little bit crunchy and stuck down because of the spray that I use. So what I do is I just get a little bit of mousse and I just put that on the top of the baby hairs to help loosen them up a bit. So this way I can just go ahead and swoop them back in. You can also get like water and put that on top of your baby hairs to help unstick them. But I like to use the mousse because the mousse also helps me lay the baby hairs back down as well.
Not area code. These black girls need to be in the shows. Be on the runways, not just mood boards. On top of that, I wanna see when your team. Look at your crown, natural, relax to the Jericho. One time soft and sheen. Where black girl magic is sometimes blue. My broke a hairband or two. Raise my voice, she gonna say that I'm angry. Kiss my teeth, and now you say that I'm hood. Hit at 16, you say it's my destiny. Driving a range, you think I'm up to no good. Give us a break and let us breathe, man. Give me a chance, let's achieve, fam. And I know that my hair looks a bit different today, so don't touch my
like new hair, who this? Old black woman jacket and a band to twist. Look, mind over matter, I can handle this. We're fine to the second the rewards in risk. See, I think that I care too much. Bottle of some cover, see air.
Okay, our lace has been laid, baby hairs have been swooped, so I'm just going to go ahead and add that elastic band one more time to just help set those baby hairs in place and to also just help hold down the wig while I get through the detangling process. And to detangle and define my hair, I'm just using a spray bottle with water and a little bit of conditioner to help soften up the curls. While I am detangling my hair, I'm going to use this opportunity to just give you guys my full in-depth review. So let's just talk about the elephant in the room right here. So you can see the hair right now, she's quite tangled, and that's my biggest con. I'm just going to start with the cons with the hair, is that the hair does get very tangly. This is a high maintenance hair, meaning that you're going to probably have to do this detangling moisturization process every day before it looks, you know, wearable. So if you're looking for a easy to pop on everyday wig for school or work or whatever, I probably wouldn't go with this wig, especially if you're going to sleep on it. As far as shedding goes, because you know usually tangling and shedding sometimes do go hand in hand. Honestly, the hair does not shed that much in my opinion. I wouldn't say it absolutely does not shed because that would be a lie, but for how much the hair does bunch up together, and while I did this whole detangling process, I did not get that much shedding from the bundles in general. And while I'm wearing the hair throughout the day, I don't really end up having like hair in my hands. You know how embarrassing it is whenever like you're playing with your hair in public and like all these strands are falling into your hair. That's not this wig, okay? You are expected to get some shedding while you are detangling the hair because, you know, that's just kind of part of the detangling process, but it's not excessive shedding. Now that I've gotten my cons, because the only con I really had about this hair was detangling, I can go ahead and give you guys the overall pros. So this hair is, like I said, 250% density, 30 inches, HD lace, and it is selling for $300 to $350 depending if you use the coupon code. And I feel like for the quality of this hair, that is definitely worth it in my opinion. Like, this hair is super full. I'm not gonna lie to you. This $250, you get the full $250. This hair, she gets thick. The more you play with it, the bigger it gets. And the lace is really good quality. Like, I feel like it's one of, especially for the price, it is a good HD lace. Like, it's thin, you know. The wig was properly pre-plucked. I did have to go ahead and bleach the knots and pluck it, but it wasn't a thick frontal. Sometimes when you get like really thick densities, they also give you thick frontals, and that was not the case with this hair. As far as parting space, you do get a good amount of middle parting space. As you see right here, I'm rocking the hair in the middle, but they do kind of reduce the side parting a bit, which is something I find very common with a lot of the more affordable hair companies. So if you're looking to do like a really deep side part, maybe get a 13 by 6. But I stand corrected because I noticed also with their 13 by 6 wigs, it's mainly 13 by 6 in the middle, and you don't get the full 6-inch parting on the side. So keep that in mind when you're trying to figure out styling with this unit. But I do feel like overall it is a good bang for your buck because the hair is super full, the lace is good quality, and the hair is very, very pretty. Like, these curls are popping. And whenever I'm looking for curly hair, I'm always looking for really juicy, defined textures, and this is for sure one of them. It's unique, and it's definitely going to get you all the compliments, okay? As far as the customer service, shipping, all those little things, the times that I've bought Curlyme hair with my own money unsponsored, shipping usually took, once I got a confirmation email, shipping usually took about a week to a week and a half, depending on whether it's a holiday. So always make sure, guys, you know, like if there's a holiday going on in China or Asia, wherever these companies are based. But usually average a week to a week and a half. As far as customer service, I feel like they have really good customer service. I always have good communication, sponsored versus non-sponsored. I will say return policy is standard like every other hair company return policy. Once you take the wig out of the box and manipulate it in any way, meaning like you wet it, you install it, bleach it, anything, you can no longer return the hair. You can only return the hair if you literally did nothing at all to the hair, which I don't like how hair companies do that. That's why I recommend, if you're iffy about returns, probably buy on Amazon, because Amazon, you can bleach the hair, do whatever you want, and still be able to return it as long as it's Amazon Prime. Okay. So I guess with that said, overall, I would say this hair is worth it for the price. This is one of those companies where you get what you pay for. I feel like, let's be realistic, 30 inches, 250% density, HG lace, 13 by 4 frontal for $300 to $350, babes, that's a steal. So it's shedding and tangling up a bit. Well, not tangling up a bit, tangling quite a bit. It's expected for how much you're paying for this hair, because realistically, the same amount of hair, and it's virgin and high quality where you don't have to deal with the tangling, I feel like expect to pay about minimum $500 up. That is how much hair is costing. The economy, child, inflation is really going on. But realistically, yeah, so for this price, I think this hair is definitely worth it. But just expect, you know, the tangling, and don't expect this hair to last you years and years and years. It kind of really is what it is these days. The hair market is super crazy. But I'm just being very honest with you guys and trying to be as transparent as possible. And on the note of transparency, of course, I want to say this hair was sent to me, this one in particular, but I feel comfortable giving a review on this hair because I've had my friends buy it. I've bought this hair before many times with my own money, and you know, but I still want to let you guys know that this hair was sponsored. I know how you guys love to tussle when it comes to these sponsored hair reviews. At the end of the day, I'm only speaking my truth. I'm just giving you guys my experience. And it's up to you guys to be a wise consumer and do your research and, you know, make your own choices. I'm just telling you guys how it went for me. But let me stop talking and rambling, get off my soapbox. Here we are with the finished look. I just went ahead and started separating the curls after I let it fully air dry. I like to let my curls dry in the wet look without running my fingers through it. And once it fully dries, I like to, you know, separate it to give it that nice, big, voluminous look that I love. But yeah, I really like these curls. Like, they're just so pretty. As you guys can see, the hair is super full. I did end up trimming the ends a bit because 30 inches, it was just really long. Like, this hair is very much true to length. I'm going to insert the clips of me on my camera so you guys can see the full length of it. So it's more about 28 inches because I did chop off 2 inches and I did add these layers. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and review. And I hope to see you guys in another one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And peace out, Girl Scouts. Goodbye.